you had already got an amount of money which is already subject to zakat. You will add everything and give zakat once and for all. But if the first time you receive the payment, the rental, you receive it in cash, you don't have any other money in your account, you don't have any other money elsewhere. This money that you receive, let's say it's 500,000, you must, this money, which is in cash, must be with you for 1 year before you can give zakat out of that money.
Yeah.
You
So
understand?
to an extent, it will not be based on the amount of years the house has with you.
No, not necessarily. No, because the house itself is not subject to zakat.
Okay.
Now your zakat, you're giving zakat out of the benefit,
yeah.
And that is because you are doing business out of it.
We have another caller now. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I want to ask a question.
You're welcome.
Okay, you have this system of most committees, and then they also have money in the bank.
Okay.
So is it that that you take out the zakat from that most committee money?
Thank you very much. That will answer.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you see, if the money is owned by the mosque, is used for the development of the mosque, of course, naturally it's not subject to zakat. But if the money is collectively owned by individuals, people who own the money, and they keep it in their savings with the objective of running projects, including building mosque, then there's a different, then that's a different thing. But normally institutions, as far as my understanding goes, institutions are not obliged to or to give out zakat, particularly in that particular situation. Wallahu alam.
Okay, so it means if the money belongs to the mosque,
yes,
the
money is being kept just for the development of the mosque.
No,
it's not subject to zakat.
We have another call again. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Bismillah.
Yes, please, I have another question to ask.
No problem.
Yes, please, concerning about the cattle there.
Okay.
Can you make that point clear? Because I don't understand. Like,
yeah, perhaps what he wants you to clarify is maybe the years.
The only that will be easier for me if I know what he has in each year,
Yeah.
and that's why I gave the example.
Maybe the first and second year they were 30-30,
Okay.
and then the remaining year they were 40.
Right, but of course,
let's give an example that way.
the first and second, if they are 30-30, and like when he gets 30, it has never increased from the first to the second year.
Yeah.
So when you give out 30, the amount drops naturally.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
And similarly, if it is 40 for the 2 years, by the third year it was 40, by the 4th year it was 40, by the 5th year it was 40. So which means that when you give zakat, when you take zakat, the taxable amount will drop. So the minimum, once the minimum drops below the taxable amount, the rest will not be subject to zakat anymore. That's the problem. And that is why I'm saying it would have been much easier for us if we know the number of cattle accumulated or earned per each year.
We have another call again. Assalamu alaikum.
hello.
Bismillah.
Hello?
Yes.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Yeah, doctor, I have a question to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just married a wife.
Yeah. Good luck.
So my wife, she comes to my house without knowing the rules of prayer,
Comes to?
like how to pray.
Pray, yeah. Okay.
So I don't know whether it is my responsible for me to teach her or is it our parents responsible.
Thank you very much.
Well, it's down under
And
your... Okay.
there's a question to that.
Okay.
Like, I'm doing a business. So if you give a zakat,
You are doing a
Hello?
business.
Yes, yes.
yes. But I do normally not give out a zakat.
What kind of business is it?
Building materials.
Building materials? Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you remember? Can you remember when you started the
Without
business?
giving exact-
How many years have
Hello?
you been doing this business?
Yeah, for nearly 3 years now.
Okay.
And can you remember the amount of the seed money that come out of the capital you started business with?
No, but what I want to say is, if I do not give out zakat,
Well,
if that can spoil my business or not.
of course, if you are not giving zakat, when zakat becomes due, you commit a great sin in Islam, and the property will be devoid of Allah's blessing. And that's why Al-Quran says, خُذْ مِنْ أَمَالِهِمْ صَدَقَةً تُطَهِّرُهُمْ وَتُزَكِّيهِمْ بِهَا وَصَلِّ عَلَيْهِمْ وَإِنَّ صَلَاتَكَ
Okay,
سَكَنٌ
but
لَهُمْ. That it purifies the
you
property.
answer my
And it also, brings tranquility in you. You know that you have satisfied your religious obligation. But your task now, my advice is for you to approach any Islamic scholar, let him know how much money you had when you started the business and how much money you have now, and every year how much you get over the past years that you were doing zakat business, whether giving zakat. And you calculate everything and give the zakat to save yourself, to purify your money, and also to make sure that that tranquility, that spiritual tranquility that Al-Quran is saying will come to you, Allah Alam. For the first part of your question, well, as soon as you get married, a woman is given in marriage to you or to any other person, the obligation shifts now from the parent to you. So if you know how to pray very well, and your wife doesn't know, it is not a question of whether I should teach you. It's a matter of must for you to teach her how to pray. If you don't know how to pray, she doesn't know how to pray, it's a matter of obligation for you to hire an Islamic scholar who will teach you, both of you, how to pray. Otherwise, because you run into serious problems. Wallahu alam.
Okay, for those of you who would like to send text messages, you can send it to 7008762, 7008762, text messages. Now we take this call. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Bismillah.
Bokar Dabu.
Yes.
Mulasta ninin kala jako Kenya la.
Uh-huh.
Sanen no prononce to sanen du tapama in kono.
Tonya la kay.
Ni sikoro le bumbulo.
Ise kangul no domandi ke hekatu.
Ni sikoro le bumbulo kono.
Okay.
Men nga ngataram pamanyer wolle aso.
Ha.
Oni sikoro nyimbe bumbulo kabin to le dia wato.
Aha.
Kabirin?
Itra dilya wala.
Pamanyer men ya ni sikoro nyimbe wol fatal. Pamanyer na ngata rofunan kat.
Ha.
Ni sikoro nyimbe na kodanyen ta ul hansa.
Ha.
Oni sikoro la jako nyin Kenya. Ani wo jako ni me ko kabirin famanyer mamamjer fatal. En jako ni mantala kambenda ko ngatuje.
Ibaka wal baka jako fana bonde je.
Jako ni ka bondi je.
Ka bondi je.
Ha.
Bari keta Allah keta lem sai.
Ha, keta.
Aha.
Lafalo na woni membelare ngado continue kanten.
Ida mala tamu o ining modole tamu.
Ni modole tamu.
Fo ala tala tema wal ma tala tema.
Ma talate ma family be kambende afi.
Ya long al nyande min kala keta nyanta kala wala islam ko nimmo banta ala nafulo nyanta kitale ko because ya long obligations ka wajibi al bika ka kilindi minul ta min wolta tale ida bota je sañ. So al tel talem sañ. So al nyanta keta la mo min fesu seto nasita nin sitan sabati. Nasita nin sitan sabati. Dan jako nyanta bola woto naman si jako man nyanda bola woto al nasita ni nasiyata ni sitan sabati sanji jelle fotata woto an sanji jelle sawanta tan sabaka kata tan lul wobe nyanta lonnale ni wol lonta zakato zakato fere inshallah wat nan lafte mi ya madala wala mo nyinte ko di sanyo ba o sanyo lon nalbe siaring al mamol be siaring anywhere du kare yakate yeta lon nal nyininka bari i ñante la problème o ñu explain le mo yalla ko min keta e fama ñol muntuma le fata jamaale ta mo ñin sorti an ni keta momo be jelle soto an jelle la fata in the period bari because keta o ni soto e ba mo telefo sanje bang coming ning keta January so for January na next year jani kote ke jani jakobe wala yo na sabay ning keta manke kolbe difficult abe kole ala
pour kala ni karo ni ka yirwane do man ninke sang ni sangol min tambita e market e ma talantala nyote ma folo korel bije atata fonni si keme fula nyong wala jakko pu jakko sotlan
hambe wala jakko sotla bawo mo na banta dron na fata dron ay na fulo min to koma na fulo ni san akita talem automatically ya talebo ya taleban o e matala italem bare bawo e matala fulo momo e nyamta min kala mo sal motalo nola wadan ko fotala re ke first bare bawo jako kany wo kay kabirin famanyol fatale ba malem bang na fulo nyin italem You understand? So, okay, because you munat anyanta kitale, as a keno niya tala, dol beje iti Jacobola.